Hello, welcome to Shelvington. My name's Andy. This is my model railway in a garage. It's now June 2026 and this is the June 2026 update. In today's episode I just want to talk about the latest additions to Shelvington and a few exciting things that we've got going on, and finally managed to get some trains running, so stick around. So welcome. So like I said at the beginning, I've got quite a few new additions to the fleet. Still quite a few bits and bobs in boxes here, but there's quite a lot on the layout that I'll talk through as I take you around. But first and foremost, we've got some new. Where are we? These a pack of 6 Caledonian Sleeper Acura scale coaches, and there's a new Caledonian Class 92, I think it is, loco that's on the layout, which I'll introduce you to in a little bit. I managed to find one of these a few weeks ago in a shop over here in New Zealand, so I couldn't resist it. Absolutely stunning looking 43 in this wonderful network rail livery, but we'll go around the layout and I'll show you that shortly. And then we've got here a Class 43 DVT, a Class 90, what is this, 91 isn't it, these ones? Yep, there we go, Class 91. Oh, my eyes are terrible. Class 90, yeah, it's Flying Scotsman DVT, and also managed to pick up for an incredible price the equivalent of, I think it was around about $50, £50, brand new Flying Scotsman loco, brand spanking new from a toy shop or model shop. Yeah, there's all his details. Absolutely amazed when I picked that up. But not only had they got that one, they got this one as well. So I just had to get that one too. So again, for the equivalent of £100, I've got these two wonderful Class 91 locos. Absolutely stunning. Couldn't believe my luck when I found those. But they're still in boxes. They will come out. Showed you those last week, or last time I should say. Just a couple of railroad ones. Again, another model shop in New Zealand was just selling these off. They're still in the boxes. Got some more railroad container wagons. What are these called? KFA, are they? Just container wagons, it says. So they're probably going to go for sale, to be honest. Not overly keen on those. And I can't remember if I introduced you to these two last time, but these two are two basically brand new, although the boxes are a bit smashed, Class 91s from the 90s. These are the original ones. So they've never been out of the box, never been run. And we've got two of those. Absolutely incredible. The guy I bought them from a few months ago said he found them in a local charity shop. I'm not sure how much he paid for them, but yeah, I managed to pick them up for quite a bargain. So anyway, that's those. They'll be great on the DC layout. So let's move on around and we'll point out bits as we go. So this area is still yet to be developed. It's going to be the container yard. And then over here we've got a Class 92, just stationary at the moment, but that's hooked up to all these little container wagons, and I managed to find lots, all Acura scale, and some more here. And this train goes all the way down here. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of Acura scale 3-pack PFA, yeah, PFA wagons, and there's heaps. So they're all new to Shelvington. I've got these OTA, I think these are called, Bachmann log transporters. So a whole rake of those. I've got 8 of those. Just moving on around. Then we've got the new 87 City of Glasgow. Beautiful Hornby loco, that one. Loving that one. That's my old where are we? Caledonian Sleeper loco with some of my old coaches. And moving on over, and there's the new Caledonian Sleeper. Now when I say new, it is definitely second hand. It's got some bits missing, there's some pantograph bits missing, and it doesn't run particularly well. The wheels when I got it were in an absolute disgustingly filthy state. I have cleaned them, but it's still not a particularly good runner, so yeah, I'm gonna have to get in there somehow and give it a real good service and real good clean, because it won't run for, yeah, it's not very consistent at all, which is a shame. But I can't have it on the layout because it just stalls on every single curve and every single point, so there's definitely something not quite right with it. And then yeah, here we go. This is an old Hatton's DRS loco, just hauling these magnificent rake of PFA containers. There's 35, I think. There's lots. Some box cars, some what do you call them, tankers, all sorts. Absolutely, yeah, loving that set. Nothing else has happened around here. The village is still in development. Nothing much has happened there, except to keep moving buildings around. And then if we come around here, I've started to, in this area, where are we here, just started to put a little bit of ballast down. So this is fine, what do they call it? Fine ballast grey, I think it is. I think it's mainly for N gauge, because I have got some here that's a lot more chunky. So I think that's possibly 00 gauge, 00 scale. Whereas this other stuff it's very fine. It's like sand. Yeah, I don't know if it's too fine. The jury's out on that. I'm not sure. So I've only done this little bit, and it's not glued or anything. I've just put it down, just placed it, just to see what it looks like. Moving on around back where we were towards the TMD area, we've got a where are we? Here we go. Here's the new 43 network rail. Absolutely amazing loco. Doesn't have a chip in it yet. It's just on a dead piece of track. It's just sitting here, just looking rather splendid. I am on the lookout for some coaches, because it does look a bit bare with no coaches in the middle. And as yet I haven't found any available here in New Zealand. There's quite a few for sale in the UK, various model shops, but it's a shipping cost. It's crazy. So I'll keep my eyes out. I'm sure some will appear. And I managed to find me one of these amazing little cranes too. So again, this is all just a dead piece of track. It's just sitting here. So this is going to be some kind of maintenance yard. Going to have a few sea cows. We've got some I forget what they are, but some yellow wagons as well that will look great in this livery. Got some points to go in. That's why they're all kind of a bit jumbled at the moment, because they're motorised and they'll need to drill the holes for them. But really, this area hasn't changed much. It just keeps getting added to with different locos. And then if we just move back around, this is the TMD, or will be. Loco storage, loco fueling. There will be a programming track and a track cleaner going in here. Eventually, when I get around to it. And then back around here to what's possibly the biggest update, or potentially the biggest update that's going to be coming soon. And that is, wait for it, where are we? Here we go. I don't know if you can see that. Dillington's custard. So James, Dylan, this is going to be a Dillington's custard area. It's going to be transported via the milk tankers, going to get processed here, transferred into this wagon, and then delivered to a warehouse down there where your Dillington's custard will be made. So I'm pleased to announce the Dillington's custard in the Southern Hemisphere, which leads me on to another kind of exciting, potentially exciting update that I want to run past my wonderful viewers and subscribers and general watchers. What I want to do is I want to name corners. For example, there's a curve here, there's a piece of track here, there's buildings, there's the pub, we've got the stations, there's one here, there's a little goods yard, the industrial units, there's going to be a farm, a golf course, lots and lots of different areas, and I want to name them after people's YouTube channels. So for example, we're going to have Dillington's Custard, which will be then in the description of the video, a link then to James and Dylan's YouTube channel. I want to have, there's a curve here, you see, with a little caravan. So I want that to be called someone's caravan park, for example, and then include a link back to your YouTube channel. So if you are a YouTuber with a model railroad or modeling or diorama type channel, please get in touch. Let me know obviously your YouTube channel. Let me know a little bit of history about why you set it up, why you do it. And I want to include you then as part of Shelvington. So we've got roads. There'll be roads going in here. So I don't know, there's going to be at least 5 or 6 streets in this area. We've got the TMD to name. We've got all these businesses. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 6 industrial units. There is a farm. There's several hills. There's slopes. There's corners. There's curves. There's this whole area here. There's the helix. There's a lot of potential names. And yeah, and I'd like to include you guys in that, and I think it'd be good for me, good for you, a little bit of cross channel advertising, never hurt anyone. So if you've got any suggestions, any ideas, drop them in the comments, or you can email me. Have a look at my profile, my email's on there. I'll include a link to it in the description as well. But yeah, just get in touch if you want to name an area, name a section of track, name a hillside after your YouTube channel. Yeah, let me know, and we'll grow these. We'll grow our little channels together. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for today. I've got some running shots now of several locos running around Shelvington finally, so we'll get that on next. So thanks for watching. Drop your suggestions below. Keep your comments coming. Thank you for your continued support. I really do appreciate it. And until the July update, stay safe, look after yourselves, take care. Thanks. Bye-bye.